for Valentine's Day or the holiday coming up next, brand new today, we have it for you. It's a 36-piece buttercream red and white cutout cookie selection. Each one individually wrapped, each one with the real ingredients that we know and love from Cheryl's. Each one is a buttercream.
It is a buttercream.
Hi, Jennifer Kovich. It's so good to see you.
So good to see you.
Do you want? Am I in your spot?
No, you're fine.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
No, you're good.
I wanted to ask everybody at home to chat with us throughout the show because Jennifer, you are a member of the Cheryl's Cookies family, and when it comes to Cheryl's Cookies, I know this to be the classic.
Yes.
But for someone that's watching that maybe has never had one, why would I buy a cookie versus going to the store and making it myself?
Right. Well, and that's the thing, actually, exactly. You know, we all know that if we had more time, then we would all go out, we'd make our own cookies. And think about this. Why do we give cookies? We don't give cookies to the people that we don't like. We give cookies to the people that we love. Right?
It's a funny point, but it's a great point.
We give a cookie to someone that we want to put a smile on the face. We want to give them a warm hug. If we can't physically be there, it's a warm hug without us actually being present. And what we love is every single one of our Cheryl's cookies is that homemade warm hug experience.
That's right.
As Mary breaks this open, notice here perfect ratio between that buttercream, that richly whipped buttercream, and that wonderful cakey cookie. This has no preservatives. So just like you would make at home with real fresh ingredients, and I mean a lot of butter, and you have your fresh eggs, your sugar, your powdered sugar. We whip all of that together to perfection. We make them just like you would at home. And then we package them individually. That way it makes the perfect gift to give, whether it be to one recipient or 24 recipients.
Now, you're getting 18 of the white with those cute little sprinkles on the top. I love those. And then you're getting 18 of the red with the little sprinkles. Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day.
I love that.
Individually wrapped. They come to you, by the way, 86 cents per cookie.
Wow.
Let me tell you something. I like to think of myself as a Cheryl's connoisseur.
Right.
When it comes to this value, I don't see auto delivery on the screen.
You know,
that price is outstanding.
It is unbelievable.
Yeah, it really is. I have to get into this bowl.
Oh my gosh,
You
it's
know
unbelievable.
Me.
I know.
We're going to have people come and eat cookies because if you are watching In the Kitchen with Mary and you're like, why has that girl not gone face down on the table? I do eat gluten-free, so excuse me for not going face down. But we have lots of friends that come by and visit because everybody, Court, do you want to come have a cookie?
Yeah,
Look
please.
at Court.
Oh my
Court
gosh.
is with the Roberta's Unique Gardens family, and he's off to the side. And I said, we're going to have friends come by and eat cookies, and all I saw was him doing this.
Does this mean you love me?
It does. I
love you.
Yay!
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's so
You're welcome.
nice. He gets to eat cookies. But now, when it comes to this tradition, how long has Cheryl's been around?
So since 1981. I love that because this is actually exactly what, this is our claim to fame. So that Cheryl's, that vanilla buttercream, again, it's been whipped to perfection. That wonderful cake-like cookie on the bottom. This is our signature cookie. So you have a nice cakey cookie on the bottom, and as we break this open, look at that. All hand frosted, all sprinkles applied by hand. We pressed into this to prove the point that look at that resilience, that bounce back. If this was dry, it would be crumbling and falling apart in my hands. And it's not doing that at all. Look at how spectacular that is. All that wonderful frosting, and we use real ingredients, like I said. And I'm talking powdered sugar, butter, vanilla. That's it.
By the way, this
Which,
face is the face I only make when I'm stirring frosting.
You know, I'm a little
from
disappointed that you haven't just like taken a bite of it.
There was a period of time where the camera was not on me, and you heard some thunderous silence. Yeah, that was me eating.
That was you?
If it's quiet, you know she's eating. But this is the beauty of it, because I want you to think about it this way. If you went to the store, you got the ingredients, you had the intention of making the cookies. You go to the store, you spend the money on the ingredients, and even if you had coupons and they came at a good price, you get a great value for the groceries, great. Now you have to take the time to do it, which is fine too. Then you have to take the time to decorate it. Then you have to individually wrap the cookies in order to give them away, in order for travel. I'm already out, so I'm not going to be doing all those things myself.
Don't have
and I
time.
certainly don't think I could get it for 86 cents a cookie.
Right.
Oh,
I know,
hey,
see.
Julia.
This is the Cheryl
How's your
face.
day going?
It's like the best day ever.
Cupcakes and cookies.
Her 49ers are in the Super Bowl.
That's right. She's
my
in
goodness.
jammies.
So
I mean,
I'm having a day. This is my job. I'm chatting with people over on Facebook.
Isn't that nice?
I'm eating Cheryl's cookies, which are like one of my favorite things that we
Right?
have here at
Oh my
QVC.
gosh,
It's
yeah.
one of the
So-
first things I discovered in the food category here at QVC when I was training. I trained with Cheryl's cookies. And I remember my very first cookie when like time stood still when I took that first bite.
I mean, have you had one frozen yet?
Oh my gosh.
What does that
So
mean?
my boys actually prefer, I have 10 and 7-year-old boys. They prefer it frozen. It is so good. It's almost like it enhances the flavor. I don't know, but
Really?
they absolutely love it. So every day I put one of these frozen in their lunch. By the time they get to lunch, it's still cold. It's not frozen, but it's still cold. They love these. And what's so funny, Julia, is we had some boys over last night for a big sleepover, and they were all like, oh my gosh, do you have any of those cookies? Because they see them eat them every day at lunch, and they are vying to have a cookie. They're like, I've been trying to train my
They
potato
must be the most
you.
popular boys at
That's
school.
so cute. Like,
Oh
I've
my
been trying
goodness.
to work a trade with you, and you're not giving it up.
So I'm just going to ask your mom.
Yeah.
So
Thank you so much.
We've
I
had,
love it.
Thank you. We've had a couple hundred ordered already. Let me reiterate, these are new for us today. Or will we get these in time for any kind of celebratory heart day?
Yes, so think about Valentine's Day.
Oh.
This is fantastic for the kids. If you are much like me, you're a mom, you have kids that are trying to one-up each other, you give those Valentine's card exchanges, but then they always give something a little extra with those cards
Yes.
now.
Oh, a little
It's
extra, you
A
say.
little extra is crazy. So we give a Cheryl's cookie, and we rock.
Oh, you all rule that.
We
Kyle,
rule it.
Kyle, do you eat cookies, my friend? Would you
Oh,
like to please come have
here.
a Cheryl's cookie? Because you're getting all buttercream here. And remember, this is Kyle's last in the kitchen with Mary for a little while because he's moving to another shift. We're very proud of him. He's not leaving QVC, but he's the one that moves all the tables around and all the and you never get to see Kyle. So we're going to spend time with Kyle today.
Sure.
How do you feel about that cookie on an emotional level?
Joyful.
Oh, I love that.
I love him. He works
Thank you.
so hard.
He
you guys.
does, and everyone talks about him
Yes.
when he's in a good way. I promise, Kyle. But they're like, he is the hardest worker.
It's amazing. But yeah, I mean, seriously, like our kitchen is way around the corner. To get all of the product here,
Yes.
it's a Herculean effort.
It really is.
Real ingredients, homemade feel, homemade. It makes you
Always
think somebody
fresh.
did this straight for you, and it's in an individual wrapper, and
Yes.
it's 86 cents per piece.
That's right. So look
That's
at this
crazy.
here. I'm sorry. I feel like we don't really talk about this enough either. They come individually packaged. So you only take out what you want when you want it. You give these as a gift. You can give the whole box. You can just give a cookie or two. And I love that these keep in the freezer for up to 6 months because again, what you don't enjoy in the first 3 days, you want to keep in the freezer. That way they stay fresh. They're not shelf stable.
Okay.
So we just don't want to put any of that other stuff in there that you
Yeah.
don't want in your diet anyways.
Thank you for that.
So we give you something wonderful and fresh, and it's like a warm hug every single time you get this.
And with that butter content, tuck a few in the freezer. You'll thank us later. $31.20 for the whole kit and caboodle, 36 pieces. You get 18 red, 18 white, and perfect for Valentine's Day and Galentine's Day. Free shipping and handling, M67604. Single shipment only. I don't have auto delivery on these today, but Jennifer Kovich, thank you, my
Thank
friend.
you. So
Thank
good
you
to
for
see
being
you,
here.
Mary.
Always good to see you,
Thanks
too.
for having
I think more than 300 have now been ordered in the show, so very popular. But right now, don't stop shopping yet because it's time for the QVC2 Big Deal. More than 14,000 orders have been placed, and this is Roberta's